Hello, and welcome to episode 42 of Satisfactory. We got power problems, so phase 3 is going to get put on hold a little bit. What we're going to do will be nice, and we will throw in all the steel beams that I have. And hopefully I don't actually need steel beams for coal production. If we go power and we go to coal, I don't. So awesome. Do I need them for pipelines? Let me just double check, sorry. I don't need them for water extractors, and I don't need them for pipeline stuff. And I have some in storage anyway. So we should be good. We're pretty much going to double our power production today. That's going to be the goal. Which is, I built it in a way that it can be done, so that's nice. I don't know if we can actually double with our current mining level, but we will maximize the coal plant. Just let my thing refill. There we go. And take a plunge. And that hand flailing really makes me nauseous. There we go. So, currently we have 8, which are consuming coal at a rate of 15 per minute. So 15 by 8 is 120. So I want to double check what my freighter reentry, that's fine. I want to double check what this thing produces. I think this one produces 120, but I'm not positive. Yeah, so we've maximized this one. We've got another coal plant here, which means we just need to craft an explosive to do that, to get that, I should say. So, we do need to go to special, and we need to get a crafting bench and a equipment workshop. If we go in here and I say I want to build a, I can build one. That is amazing. I don't think I have my detonator with me. Use my brain here. I don't. Go away. Which means I'm going to need to use my object scanner, whatever. Can I build another object scanner? I can. Perfect. So we go here, and we're going to equip this into here. And we're going to press R. We've got one obelisk here. And if I remember how to do that, can I pick this up, please? Ow. Damn it. Whatever. We got it. What's your purity? Normal purity. Okay, that's fine. I cannot build one of these because I need to get 2 portable miners. Portable miners, 2 of them. Uno, dos. So our conveyor belts are tier 2, which are good for 120, but we need to have a space for 240. So we are going to upgrade these all. To level 3 belts. And that's good to be that. You can go here with your output facing this way, please. And tier 2 can deliver you to there. And my power pole can connect into there, which is perfect. Get rid of the extra coal I have. How are we doing on power? yeah, it's not the best, so it needs to be worked on. This is going to have to get deleted. And actually, this entire wall is going to have to get deleted, so we're just going to do that. Now, I don't remember how many sections. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1 second. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I actually only need to build 4 because this is the 5th. So I need to build 4 rows. Two, three, 4. Pretty much just max that out. Nope. Bingo, look at that. Perfect. So, we're going to line up. How far roughly are we? So we want to move it there. I think that's perfect. So which means we can just line the rest of these guys up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not going to be able to get them all in for a few seconds because we're out of reinforced plates. There we go. These guys aren't connected, so it'll just buffer the conveyor belts here before. So there's going to be a little bit of a power. I am out of iron plates, Jesus. When the hell was the last time that happened? 2 episodes ago. It was 2 episodes ago. Okay, so do we need to go this far? Yes, the answer is. And we're going to have to build out this for these things. So we got to run over here. Power's doing its thing. How are we doing? These batteries are all full. Pretty much. Now we got... Wait, what? Did that say 2 hours for a second? Yeah, probably right around there. It said 2 hours. Which means we're also going to need a bunch more of these. We're going to need 8 more of those things. Which is insane. Like, this is going to produce a whole bunch of extra power for now, because we're not on a constant max power consumption, but eventually I want to be on one where our power just exceeds our max usage. Like, at least I want it closer than we're producing half the power that at one point we could spontaneously demand. Because that's currently where we're at. We're at half power. You know what we're going to do? We're going to grab this. And we're just going to say, hey, you can have that. And hey, you can have that. There we go. Now we are at least, our capacity's up at 420 now. Jesus Christ. I need, nope, not that. I want this stuff here. want those, and I want those, and I would like those, and I would like to, yes, this is what I wanted, stick that down there. Oh, I grabbed an ingot. I didn't want to grab an ingot. No. Go away. And grab that. And I have enough rods. And grab that, and that. And we can load all of these into there. Perfect. Just like that. And sort all this stuff. Beautiful. I do like the way this one turned out so far. It actually looks nice. Yep, I'm out of biofuel, which is why I took the plunge here. Yep, completely out. I should have paid attention to that, but oh well. We disconnect this, and we take this, and we grab all of that, and we grab all of that, and we go to select recipes, and we tell you to make solid biofuel. There we go. I miss having my jetpack. Perfect. Is that the last one? That is the last one. Perfect. You do not need a B tier. Yeah. Did this actually buffer up? Oh, it did. Jesus. I did not realize that it would be doing that, so there's our problem. Our power is not. We need to work on this. Please, I just want my biofuel back. So you need to be a Mach 3. You need to be Mach 3. You need to be Mach 3. Mach 3. Mach 3. Nope. Mach 3. Mach 3. That should be fine for being Mach 1. And even you can, so 15, 30, 60, yeah. That's all good. That's better. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to get really irritated that I can't. Like, it's amazing. You don't really notice that you use it till you don't have it. Select recipe will go with biomass leaves. Thank you. So we should. I mean, it is only producing 240, and this thing can carry 270, so I guess that makes sense that there's some gaps occasionally. So now we need to double check how we do for water. We have, so if it's 45 times 16, 720 is what our capacity needs to be. I don't remember what you are. Mach 2, 600. So it can't supply everything. So minus 2, 3. So we can't supply water to 3 currently. That's our limitation. So, come on, put that down there. skim past my vision will accept it, and we'll just put one there. Okay, I gotta go upstairs to put in the floor holes. Floor holes. Together just there. Yeah. Nope, don't do that. There we go. With what thing's clearance might you be overlapping? Oh, this thing. I do not want to do that. Get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, these are way too close. And this is what I was really hoping wouldn't happen to me. Pain. Because now I gotta go through and put them all back in. Actually, you know what? It might be easier just to do this from the bottom. And you, 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 and you. Ta-da! So we're going to grab this guy again. So we had him here. So now we're going to go back 3 notches. I'm hoping it's going to be the magic number of what we need. I really should have put down the pipe holes to double check, but oh well. We'll just do that right now. I need that there. Hopefully I can run fluids to this. Jeez. 1 second. I don't even know where I'm going to run how I'm going to run fluids yet. Junction clean 1. I want just standard 1. Okay, you cannot go to there, but if I change the build mode to the noodle, I can do it. Which is awesome. We're going to have to put in one of these guys here. Noodle. And we're just going to do that. Yeah, whatever, that's fine for now. And I want the floor hole. And the floor hole. Nope. Yeah, out of my way. And the floor hole, and the floor hole. And core hole, and I think, no, I want to get this right. I don't want to have to deal with deleting and rebuilding. Get rid of that, and that, and that. Delete them all. And we can stick these guys in. I have so much extra coal. Please, take the coal. I don't want it. Take that, take that, take that. Take that. Take this and this. Take that and that. And take this and this. And that. And take this. And take that. Awesome. I got rid of most of the coal that I had. You're probably starting to run low. Yep, called it. Look at that. There goes all my coal. It's amazing. I need these. There we go. Now, I know I don't have enough water getting produced yet. I don't think I do, at least. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 80? Yeah. So I'm going to need one more pump. I think should actually do the trick. So we're just going to extend that down a little bit. Grab this and extend that down to there. And grab that. There we go. So now, if I run all the way down, I need to put power to that thing. Do. Okay, so we need to power this. Come on. Jeez. We're just putting more demand on the grid. These take 20? And I'm in the water. Yeah, they're 20 megawatts. So let's double check here. It's draining down. We should have enough head lift to get it up. No. No, that's bad. Fix that. Don't do that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Try that. Just a little bit off center, but that's fine. I'll live with it. Oh, nope. I think it was 3 that I couldn't give water to. And why are you so far off? And these guys all look the same, and then you looked weird. Why? There we go. There we go. Here we're running. I want to put another pump on, because I don't know, I'd feel more comfortable with an extra pump going. There we go. Grab one of these. That to there. And we're actually going to have to run another pole, so here. Now I know we're going to be overflowing this system, but there we go. Now we're constantly at 600. Okay, so walls. How many walls high do I have this? I just have it 3 high, okay. And one more. And you can go up. There we go. Perfect. Yep, nope, up, 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 up. There we go. So we go here, and we will grab power, wall outlet. That feeds 1, 2, 3. And then we got 1, 2, and 3. And then we got 1 and 2. Alright. I put those in that. I did. Genius. Look at that. And I can't count worth a damn. So delete this. Because I need to have 2 connections available. Really wish I had Mach 2 things unlocked, but oh well. So now I got 1, 2, and I got my 3rd cable, which is going to be this thing's first cable. And then I got 2nd, 3rd. And this here is going to be my 4th and 1st. Yeah, get rid of that. And then this guy's going to go here. Perfect. You have no water. That's fine. You have no water. That's fine. You should also have no water. Yep. Right? No water? I just brain. There we go. What are you on? Yeah, I was about to say. No. You should run up, though. Yep. So should you. So should you. And you. And you. And we have power again. Look at that. I guess it had some water somehow. So now our capacity is what? Let me do the math here. So our total capacity is 1945 over our maximum consumption, which is 3431.7. Times that by 100. We are at 56.677 and some percent. So we're a little over 0.5%, which is nice. I want to get those 3 running really badly. Like I really want to get those 3 pipes running. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Because in theory, I could run a 2nd pipe. Like I could have run these all on their own pipe, but it was nice that I didn't have to. I grab a floor hole and I stick it here, it does go through that way. What about a wall hole? 1 second. Production. Wall hole. No, it won't clip through this entire thing. I wish. That just increases the head lift. It doesn't increase the... Yeah. And we only need the 20 meters of head lift for now. I'm just trying to figure it at what point. So, yeah. See, I could hook them up, but we'd have so much fluctuation. I don't want fluctuation. Yeah, I can't run it from the back, really. What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do, really? You know what? I'm not demanding all the power, so it's 1 second. Sorry. So, how much power do I, or sorry, how much water do I consume? I got 8 times 16 minus 3. I have 13 pumps. So 13 by 45 is 185. If we add another one, it puts me at 630, which puts me over. I'm aware of that. 630 is over. But can I put a valve in? If I get a valve, can I stick a valve somewhere? I can. We'll stick it in here. 1 second. And then up to here. We want to limit the flow rate down to what? Sorry. What was my excess? 15. There we go. So this thing will run really slowly. But we can just come up here and we can say, hey, you, the guy that doesn't get anywhere near enough water, why are you doing that? Yeah, you're just doing that because of power, right? Okay. Where is my, here it is. If we go down to 25, 15 cubic meters per water, which should do the trick. Okay, so I sat here staring at this thing doing its thing, and I think it's balanced out. I think. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, 1 second. We'll just turn this down to 24 megawatts, and it'll use a little bit less water than it's actually provided. And that should solve the problem. And these two can just sit there and do nothing. And I don't actually know if there is tier 3 water conveyors, so we will, not water conveyors, wow, pipes, pipelines. Words are hard. Yeah, okay, so we got that. So we just got to build some batteries. We got to build 8 batteries. Technically, we only have to build 7 and a half. 7? No, 5. 5? 5.5. I have to build 5.5 batteries, but we're just going to build as many as I can. Really, it's going to be the number of batteries we build. As many as I can. It's a very accurate measurement. Perfect. So this is a 3x3 power storage, right? Yes. Nope. Grab that. So we're going to build this. It's going to go 4 by 4. There we go. So we built 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can build 2 more. This is the maximum size this thing is going to be. We're just going to get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So if I detach all of these from the grid, please, for the love of God, don't cause problems. So our grid endpoint is going to be this one here, actually. There we go. Oh, no, I need that one. That's fine. 1 second. Get rid of this. Why are these ones faced in a weird direction? I love how I built these all at different angles, so it all looks weird. I don't want to delete all the extra power I've stored up, but we're going to have to. Wrong button. There we go. In theory, it should. I'm not rotating, so it shouldn't change its angle. Please say I'm correct. Perfect. Eh. And there we go. Now we should be able to power these guys all together. How are we doing? We got practically no power because I deleted all of it, but that's fine. Fun. Ooh, I can build another one. So I'm really just missing the, the 10 modular frames. So we'll see if I can build those over here quickly. I think I should be able to. I know I should be able to, I just don't know if I have. Yeah, I could. Geez, I can. 2, 4, 6, Also, I realized that one thing I forgot to do with this. Grab that, go to select recipes, go to this, and just toss all that in. That'll do its thing for a few seconds while I put in the spare battery. And come on, up. Perfect. Please tell me the orientation is correct. It is. Awesome. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to build. I'm going to build up like a tower. It's going to go up. And I realized that I probably built that in a bad spot. But I wanted it tucked out of the corner. But I also wanted it kind of assimilated, and I could build it on top, but I didn't want to. I made my choice. I'm going to deal with it. that, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to go back to concrete, and we're going to say, have your limestone back, dude. And please take all the limestone. Thank you. So there we go. Almost doubled our power. We did a lot. We got about 75% more power compared to what it used to be. I am having water problems all around, aren't I? Okay, so we're going to delete this. It's just putting too much load on the system. And having extra, like that's one thing for fluids especially. You kind of need to make sure you have excess. And I don't know why, but you do. Okay, we're good again? Yeah. That's why we have these weird capacity spikes. So in a few seconds it should balance. There we go. There's the balance. No? It's got a few more drops, but it's doing its thing the best it can at the moment. Yeah. It'll take a little bit, but it'll balance eventually. We should really get an alien power augmenter, but it's going to take forever. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all have a great week and stay safe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Till then, peace out. Bye.